Hey, 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 what's going on, guys? What is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome to today's stream. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. We are just chilling here in the Flight Factor A320. And we're gonna get it powered up. We're running this today with the BSS Soundpack, and I ironed out a couple of issues that I had with it when I streamed it yesterday. And so today, hopefully, everything goes fine and according to plan, and all the sounds work good. There's some instructions that goes along with this thing that makes it work good. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So we are sitting here in Phoenix in this beautiful Frontier. We're doing Frontier from Phoenix to LAX and then from LAX up to San Francisco. That is the plan today. It's Airbus Monday. We're going to be flying all Airbuses today. We're going to do an A320 and then pick up the TOLUS and work with that up on up the West Coast. Had Zibo for the last 2 days, and the aircraft is beautiful. That aircraft is solid. No issues at all, no problems. So let's jump in this bird here and see what we can do. Let me grab a screenshot of this. I love this right here. Nice look. Good deal. So without further ado, let's jump on board. Let's get it started and let's get out of here. Let's kill the music and let's jump up on board here. We're up front, window is wide open. We're airing out the cabin here because it's a beautiful temperature out here in Phoenix. But let's power up the aircraft. We got battery 1 there, we got battery 2, and we got some ground power available, which I did turn on earlier. Make sure everything is checking. Let's go ahead and fire up the ground power. It's available. And listen to that beautiful sound of the BSS Soundpack. There it is. Avionics is fired up. And we are good to go. X-Plan 11 Bros, what's going on, man? Notification squad. See what you're saying. HD Sim, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just firing up this bird. We're going to be heading out to LA, Mr. Rex, LAX, and then up onto San Francisco. We're sitting in Phoenix right now. So that's where we're going to be heading to today. I'm checking out, I was saying earlier, I was checking out the Soundpack on this A320 here. It's the BSS Soundpack. And there's a couple of things we got to do in a certain sequence to get the right announcements and things like that. And I want to test them out and see how they sound. But so far, so good as far as the way this airplane sounds. I mean, it's beautiful so far. Later on, I'll probably fly the default sounds and see how those sound. So let's do that. Let me init ref this thing, get the IRSs firing up. KPHX Phoenix to KLAX. LAX I hardly fly into for some reason. It's always hammered my frame, so I always stay away from it for some reason, but hey, I don't know. I think Frontier is FFT 2806. I don't think we're going to have Vatsim on today, but I wanted to go on the West Coast, look at some mountain ranges and stuff. Let me just put in these two things real quick. The cruise level that we did file for is 340. I think that's what it is, yeah, and then the cost index on here is going to be 5. Yeah, so we got the screen filled out, we're good there. Alright, actually, got to go back in at the IRS here, align on references, confirm alignment, and we're good to go. Yep, so that's done. That's filled out. And so, we're going to check out the sounds in this thing. Check out everything and see how it sounds. A couple of things we got to do. Since we're here, emergency lights can come on. Turn on the no smoking sign. Turn on the nav light. That's good. And put the seatbelt signs on auto. That should start the boarding process for this airplane. think that's how it works. There it is. We can hear people rustling about this airplane. And my front door is open already, so yeah, we can hear sounds in the cabin. I like that. That's good. And the front door is open to a closed jet bridge. It's all good. Let's see, is this jet bridge open any at all? No, it's not. It's closed, but it's all good. All right. Let's start up the APU also. Since we get it, we can let's check temperature outside. Phoenix this time of year, ooh, 30 degrees Celsius. Yeah, we need to cool that down. Master for the APU, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that should be firing up. Should got the flap open on this thing. There it is, flap open on the APU. Good. EGT is rising, and N1, so it's spinning up. We can actually hear it too. Faintly in the background, we can hear this thing. That's not bad. I mean, in real life, you're not going to hear the APU from all the way up here. Let me see if I hear it from in the cabin. No, not really. But we are hearing it, and then it should become available. There it is, APU is available. Let's switch on the packs and the bleed. And let's cool down the cabin here a little bit. There it is, firing up. You can literally hear it. Yep, you can hear the APUs running. Ah, so far so good. That's nice. And let's close these doors too. These windows, I should say. Close that up. And close the one over here. Alright, good. So APU's good. We can kill the ground power. We got power transfer. And we can check the temperature real quick, make sure we set it right if we do the condition of it. And look, you see the cabin temperature is already at 23 degrees and it's cooling down. It's on the cool side. So that's going to be good. Alright, so airplane is in a state where it's almost ready to go. We can start plugging in some things. We got no ATC coverage. I didn't log on to Pilot Edge. Sorry, X squat box here. FFT, Frontier Airlines Connect. Just in case we get traffic later on. We can do that. We can work with it. Alright, good deal. But there's nothing on. Pretty sure. Maybe on our way over to LA we'll get somebody come on for coverage and stuff like that. Maybe, just maybe. Alright, APU is wailing away. Cabin is good. Let's go ahead and put in our flight plan here. Simple flight plan today. We're doing the Keens 2 departure. So out of Phoenix, departure. The wind is 150 at 6 knots. So, what runway should we take? Let's at least look that up and see. I'm gonna have to put back. I had a bookmark here for charts and stuff, and I got rid of it. I need to get that put back so we can just click one button and we don't have to log into this thing every time. This should be coming up. It's taking its own sweet time. Interesting. Charts at navigraph.com. Is it stuck? Yeah, this is what happened. There's, see, that comes up. So what's up with Navigraph? Yeah, it's frozen. Let's kill that. Let's try it one more time. Browser. Yeah, it sometimes have issues with Navigraph and sometimes it does. The Google works. So if we go charts, charts dot navigraph.com. See, it's starting to pull it up. It's slow down. There it is. Okay, good. Just had to do it again. What's up, Alberto? What's going on, man? We are flying up to LAX from Phoenix. So we're sitting in Phoenix right now. We're going to go up to LA and then up to San Francisco. KPHX. And let's look at the ground charts here. Let's see where we're sitting. And alright, so here we are. We're over at this terminal right here. And the wind is 150 at 6 knots. So wind is coming from here. So that's 90, 180, 150. So we probably could take off runway 8. Yeah, we're going to do runway 8 for departure out of here. So that's good. Alright. So I'll come back to this. We're going to do runway 8 for departure. And we're going to be taking out the Keynes 2. Okay, insert that. And those are the waypoints to the first. This is ISO, then to Messi, MESSI. Then from Messi we go to Eastwood, ESTWD. And then from Eastwood we're gonna pick up our star, Hollywood 1, and right now landing in LAX. What are they saying? Should be getting 25 right in LAX. Actually, that would be a 25 left. If it's 25. 25 left on the Hollywood 1 arrival. There it is. Good. Yeah, we do have updated AirAx, so that's a good thing. Alright, and let's take out some of these discontinuities here. Clear that. Okay. And let's run through this flight plan real quick, make sure it's good to go before we authorize it. Plan mode. Alright. So the way they have us doing, we're going to be taking off on runway 8 to the north. Alright, so we're going to go to, I'm sorry, 8 is going to go to the west, I'm sorry, to the east. And then we're going to turn around, come back, and head west all the way over and pick up our ILS into LA. Perfect. Insert that. Got a golden flight plan. The flight plan is in. Good to go. Perfect. As far as the weather is concerned, it's 2981 here. Ooh, what is that? 2981. Perfect. Yeah, we don't have to call for any clearance because we got no ATC. That's a good thing. And then we can do our perf stuff over here. See what we're going to need. Perf data, service data. As far as fuel, short flights, there's not going to be a lot of fuel needed on this one. Block fuel is 5.6. What's that? 5634. Set that. How much passengers we got on this plane? We got 136. That's almost full, I think. 136. Yep, full flight. And let's see, zero fuel weight right now on the airplane is 54.4, and we need 58. So we need 4 more. So make this 57. Set that. Zero fuel weight 58.4. Yeah, we're good to go. We got our zero fuel weight, we got our fuel on board, so we can remove the baggage loaders. Here they go. You can actually hear the hydraulics with this airplane as they close that up. We can also move a fuel truck. Here goes the pneumatic valves too. So cargo's closed, doors open still, and ground power's off, fuel truck is gone. So all we need to do is close the door here. Yep, it's going to be a hop, skip, and a jump today, Alberta. That is what we're doing. Real quick, let's come back to the browser here and pull up our SID, which is the, what did I say that was? Keys 2. I don't know my alphabet. Keys 2, here we go. And we can program that into in a second here once we pull up that information. Yeah, I don't use a checklist, so I'm basically going all over the place. With Keens 2, taking runway 8, climb heading 078, then direct to FUTEP, maintain 8,000. 078 to FUTEP 8,000. Alright, that's in good. Let's do some of the fuel prediction stuff here. Let's go to the init ref second page. We're going to request to wait, which is a 58.4. There we go. We got that. We're good with that. So that's in. So init ref on this is good. Now with the perf, let's see what's going to be our up 0.6 is the trim position on this. So flap 1 up 0.6. So it's going to be 1 slash up 0.6. I can't believe how much data sometimes you gotta put into the Airbus to make it fly properly. And flex temp, where are we? Phoenix, fairly hot. 45 on the flex. You can hear that engine. Transition altitude is good. V2 is 139, V1 35, 133 for V1. Alright. So we are set up with the MCDU. And we are set up with the manager mode for the speed and the heading and the altitude we're going to get. So the airplane is almost done set up here. Let's turn on the seatbelt sign here so we can finish up the boarding and get our pushback to come.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Alright, so we're going to push back right on the taxiway right here. Actually, this is the taxiway here. Hey, what's up? Gaming with Zach. Welcome aboard, man. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us on the stream here. Pushback is going to be weird because this is a non-movement area right here, but there's this airplane blocking it. I guess we'll push back here and taxi back over. That's good. We'll do that. That is going to be our pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, tow is driving up. We are ready to go. Let's close up this last door here. Remove that, close that up. There goes the door. Alright, and there's the announcements for the departure and cross-check. Very good. And we got to tow. Pushing up on this thing. Alright, altimeter set.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Flight plan is set.
Please ensure your seat back is upright, tray table is up and locked. All carrying items are completely placed over the seat in front of you. Can also be placed underneath the seat in front of you for easy access after takeoff. Thank you.
Awesome. Alright, so we're getting announcements. Perfect. So this is working out good. I love the sound pack here. And then We're going to be starting our pushback here shortly. Let's bring up the charts back up. Airplane rising.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, so we're going to be pushing back nose to the left over here. Alright, let's get the parking brake and get out of here. Here we go.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
There goes the jet bridge. Here she goes. Alright, let's turn on the beacon light. Our chooser, random failures with this airplane. It's hard to say, you know. It was meant to be a training simulator for this particular plane from the developer, so hopefully they have that in the works and we'll get it, you know. But before it was supposed to come to X-Plane, it was supposed to be for full training. You know, that's why it's so detailed, so hopefully they'll have that in the future. Alright, let's go ahead and then turn on the ignition. Alright, that's good, and we're going to start engine number 2.
Instructed by the crew to open the pouch, remove the vest and pull it over your head. Grab the strap around your waist, secure the buckle, pull the strap tighten. As you exit the aircraft, place the vest with pulling down firmly on the red tab and blowing into the tubes on both sides. A locator light on the shoulder will turn on automatically in water, never inflate your vest outside the aircraft.
Here goes the engine. And it's powering up, getting fuel. That's good. Alright, loving these announcements.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
There goes the hydraulics. Sound is nice. Set the parking brake. And let's go ahead and start up engine number 1. Oh, PTU sounds good. PTU sounds good. Yeah, I like that sound. That is a good recording of it. Thank you very much, our chooser. I will try to have a safe flight, man. Get us all there in one piece. Alright, engine 2 is almost ready. The only thing with this airplane, it does kill frames when it's starting up the engine just because of the DRM on it, but it's all good. You love the rumble on your headphones, Alberto? Yeah, man.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Yeah, I gotta get new speakers in my my little office here for my computer so I can hear the bass that you're hearing. But those are coming soon. The speaker is coming soon. All right, there goes the tow truck. That's good. And it should present me the pin, so we'll know. Thank you, sir. Glad you showed me the pin. Pin's out. It's got the thumbs up signal. We are ready to rumble. Go ahead and turn on our taxi light. Beacon is on. We can actually turn off the APU bleed. Turn off the APU. That should power down. And these we need to turn on fuel pumps. The airplane can fly without that being on, but they recommend not to. So yeah, we're good. Overhead's good. Lights on. Engines are fired up. We are ready to go, guys. Beautiful looking airplane. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get out of here. Alright. Parking brakes are off. Let's rumble. And it's already rolling, which is what I like. far as our taxi is concerned, we're going to make a left on Bravo, Sierra to Bravo, and Bravo to the end for runway 8. Engines sound good. Alright, one thing we forgot to put in is our squawk code. Clear 6291. All traffic, TARA, on. There we go. Alright, cool. Transponder code is on. Oh, listen to the hydraulics, man. It sounds so good. Alright, let's take off flap 1. Flaps coming down. And we're going to need to arm the speed brakes. There we go. And we need to set auto brake to max for takeoff. Good deal. Got no traffic. We're going to go over to taxiway. Say Bravo. Yeah. And we can do a config test. Take on config is normal. No blue. I don't know. I don't know if I can go back to flying the standard airplane without these sounds. These sounds are sounding good. High-speed taxi, if you ask me. Beautiful. Pay attention to this taxi. We are going up to Bravo 3. Yeah. Bravo 3 should do it. Something like that. Yeah, it does sound like the real deal, Alberto. I have these guys on Facebook that I follow, BSS guys, and they do carry microphones, like real high quality microphones on the airplane, and do recording. So all that you're hearing is not a reproduction of what the aircraft sounds like. These are actual aircraft recording sounds that they use, and I have to say that I'm impressed. I think this sounds way more realistic than what they had for the jar design at the time. I really think so. And they recorded it in all different parts of the airplane. So when you move about the cabin, the sound gets different from the back to the front. The sound changes as you move away from the engine. See, the sound drops off. So that's pretty cool, if you ask me. That's some decent work that these guys did with this airplane. With the sound, the BSS Soundpack here. And then for me, the integration of the cabin sounds just set it off to a different level. I like that in the Zebo with what the FMOD sound is, and I'm loving it in this airplane. As a matter of fact, when I fly other airplanes that don't have these sounds, like the environmental sounds and the passenger sounds, it's kind of a letdown. It really is. It really is for me a letdown. We're gonna make the next right turn up here. Yeah, once you get the environmental sounds and the engine sounds and all that stuff sounding so good, you don't want anything else. You don't want to fly anything else that doesn't have that. So How's my thinking on it? Alright. Let's get these guys to sit. Bring on all the lights. Turn on the strobe. And start the clock here. Here we go. Let's get these guys to sit. I don't have any traffic on TCAS, so I think we're ready to go. Yeah, they did master the sound here, absolutely. Even the brake, you can hear the brake actuate. You can hear the brake squeaking. Alright, I don't see any traffic on final. I don't like that. Nothing's picking up on TCAS. We can go ahead and turn on the terrain radar. Here and here.
Approaching 08.
Let's turn on the distance on that to 40. Lights are flashing. Yeah, we're good. Lights are flashing.
On runway 08.
Yep. I heard the brake there that time. Maybe the rudder is a little too sensitive for my take, but hey, we'll work with that. Alright. Let me stop it for a sec here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Ready to roll? Let's go. That's first step. Manflex SRS 45. Let's go. Taking off to the east, we're going to make a right turn and come back around after takeoff. We're going to hand fly this thing. Airspeed's alive, 80 knots cross-checked.
V1 rotate.
V1, straighten them up. Gently on the nose. Bring it up. There we go. Nice. Positive rate. Gears up. Here she goes. Oh, nice. Like a rocket. Alright, watch that, watch that. And it hand flies like a dream. Really does. Beautiful. Oh man, this is nice. Throttle climb. Let's go flap up. Nice indeed. Get the nose back down, get some speed under this airplane. Not watching what I'm doing. Almost stalled it there. And she flies beautifully. Yep, still hand flying it. Alright. 4,700 above ground. Coming up to foot tap to start making that right turn. Speed is good. I'm just following the flight directors on this for guidance, you know. That will keep my speed good and everything else good. So I'm following the flight directors here. There we go. We got to start making the turn. And with the Airbus, once you bank it in the turn, it will hold that bank angle and it won't change at all. Nice. Yep. It's just holding that angle for you. Wow, I need to increase my ortho. Alright, coming up to my altitude. I'm going to go ahead and increase this to manage mode 240. Good. Still hand flying the airplane. Keep that turn going at 10,000. I'll turn it over to the autopilot. Oh yeah. This is nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's climbing like a rocket. Alright, get the nose down a little bit, get it under control. Alright, let's turn it over to the autopilot here. Here we go. Alright, climb mode, and autopilot 1 is on. Alright, disconnect the autopilot here for a sec. Almost got it in turbo lock with my climbing. Alright, that's good. Alright, get it back under control, under speed. Get back autopilot 1. The airplane is in command of itself now. Perfect. If we look out the window, we should be able to see the airport over here somewhere. There it is. There's the airfield right there. Bring up the map. And we should see the airport on this map. Right there. There she is. Nice. And that's downtown right here. So we are heading west. We came off of 8 right here, and we made a right turn and came back around. So that's where we're heading. Alright. Airplane is in managed climb, managed speed. It's climbing out. We can turn off all these lights here. Seatbelt sign is on, beacon is on, anti-collision is on, so we're good. It's a little bit hazy, but we're all good. What's up, Ravar? Welcome aboard, man. We just took off out of Phoenix. We're heading over to LAX, and we are flying this beautiful airplane, which is the Flight Factor A320 with Frontier Airlines. That's where we're heading there. There we go. Let's increase your range on that. That's good. 40 miles out to ISO. Give this 80-mile range. All right, we're good. Hazy out. I made a slight change to my weather, as far as it's still default clouds with Flight Sim Global Real Weather providing the weather here. However, the clouds, I had this cloud enhancement package, it's a little script, and I think it was what was causing my light issues, where it was shining light, blue, red lights all over the cabin and the cockpit. And I got rid of it, and I'm going to test this flight out in a few more flights and see if that was a problem. And so far I don't see that issue anymore. So that might have been what the conflict was. We'll see how good these clouds look or don't look, you know, based on our flight over to LA today. But so far, so good. I am using real weather in real time, Alberta. This is real time, so Zulu right now is 2328Z. Yep. Wait a minute, is this 1 hour behind? Is my sim 1 hour behind? 7:30. Oh, that's UTC. Now, this is real world weather, real time for here. I might be 1 hour behind on the clock here, I'm not sure, but yeah. For the most part it is. Here comes the clouds. Not bad. Not as sharp as they used to be with the little script that I was running, but they're not bad at all. Still have the different cloud layers and stuff.
Altimeter
correct.
settings.
Alright, we are past transition. Let's go here. Standard mode is set, good there. And let's set our final cruise altitude to 340. There we go, good deal. A little bit of haze, the clouds out here. Outside temperature is -12, but I don't see any moisture really, so I'm not going to worry about anti-ice at all with this. Oh, Alberto, you're saying the weather is similar to where you are? Well, good. Alright, so I see that the sim is representing well with FSGRW that I'm using to pump in the clouds and the air temperature and the turbulence and everything. That's nice. So far, so good. I'm not having any of those light problems I was having before in the cockpit, so that's a good thing. I like that. I like that, I like that. The only thing missing now in my cabin is people. I wonder if we can find a way to get some people in here, just like the Zeebo has. We need to develop some good people, man. If any of you guys are programmers, come on, get some people in here so we can have them sit in the cabin. That would be nice. That I would like, definitely. Turn this off. There we go. Now, the only difference I'm seeing with my clouds with the removing the script that I was running is that they're not as sharp as they were before. You know. But once we get up to 340, we'll see what it looks like. Other than that, no other additional issues, no frame rate problems, nothing like that. That's good. Alright, we got 1,000 to go for top of cruise, and we'll head out. Oh, so you're about 18 miles east of LA? Alright, well, when we get over to LA, man, we'll see what the weather's like. We are going to be flying over east of LA. We're going to be flying over your area, definitely, on this route into LAX. So when we get into that area, we'll see if the weather matches based on what you can see out the window. Chalky white outside. This is the time of the flight where looking out the window almost blinds you a little bit sometimes, because it's just so bright outside with the clouds in the sky. That's exactly what we're seeing here. But this is good though. Can't wait for 11.3 to come out for X-Plane, so I can customize my joystick feel some more. For this particular airplane, if you notice on takeoff, when I pull back on the joystick, airplane is all over the place. It's like it doesn't have the fine pitch that I need in able to pitch up, so it kind of off the ground, it's like, oh, too high or too low, almost going to turbo lock. So with the new update coming for X-Plane, I should be able to adjust my joystick individually for each plane. For the Zeebo, it's perfect. It's working out good. For this airplane, not so much. Alright, so we're going messy on the last leg of the SID here. So this was our departure. It was runway 8 to Futep, came back around past the airport, head west, Keens, Izzo, and then we're going to go to Messy. Once we get past Messy, then we're on our way over to LAX. It's good. gotta check my sim time. Where would I go to do that? Give me a second here, guys. Settings. General. Simulator time. Data. It's interesting. Looks like my sim time is like 1 off for some reason. I don't know. We'll come back and look for it another time. Well, my PC time is set right. But hey, it is what it is. Alright, we're 14 minutes into the flight and we are 7,000 feet to go to the top of the climb. Not bad. Just what I like the real world. Rayvar, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome aboard. Glad you're joining me. Appreciate you. How's your Monday going? Hope good. School or work? My Monday at work wasn't too bad. Spent a whole day, well, half a day in somebody's office trying to diagnose a problem when there is no problem to find. In my opinion, it turned out to be user error on the customer's part, but hey, what do I know? And it was hard to convince the customer that was their problem. But it's all good. That's what I get paid to do. This is the road out of Phoenix. Middle of nowhere. On the desert, man. It's beautiful. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Love that. Just amazing how airplanes can just fly. Just by itself with 100 and something people in a metal tube at 40,000 feet. Pressurized air. Air-conditioned comfort. Nice temperature above all the clouds. And all the atmosphere and crap, and just going so fast. 400 miles an hour, 500 miles an hour across the ground. Yeah, amazing. I mean, if you guys think about it, this hobby that we're in, and you think about the real life version of airplanes, you see them streaming across the sky way, 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 way up there. And there are people sitting in the cabin just hurtling across the sky. It's a beautiful thing. It's a real beautiful thing. And an amazing thing to think about. Not about you guys, but I think about that stuff all the time. All the time. I just think about how technology is, you know. And we're able to do that with 2 reliable engines that run for hours without any issues. Wow. Nice. Yeah, it is freaking awesome, Alberta. It is awesome what's possible. Alright, still not at cruise yet. Should be top of cruise in about 25 miles. Freaking amazing, man. Although we said there was going to be flying cars at this time already, well, not yet. All right, so let's go to all. Sorry. Clear all. Where's that screen I used to go to? Did I turn off? Nope. That's what I needed to do. And this way we can monitor the cabin and everything like that. don't even look at any of this stuff. Alright, let's pay attention. I'll be turning off the seatbelt sign here shortly and get on our way. HD Sim, yep. Flying to your hometown, man. Gotta do it. Gotta catch that last bit of daylight. You know. I prefer to fly real world time if I can. But when I get home from work sometimes, I'm on the East Coast, so it's dark in no time. So that's why I'm out west chasing the sun. You know, by the time we get to LAX, that's gonna be down, then we're gonna go up to San Fran in the dark. It's all good. It's all good. That's what's gonna make it nice. For a particular switch here. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Alright, temperature in the back is 23, 22 up front, that's fine. Keep there toasty and warm. Cabin altitude is 7,000 feet, that's good. Gross weight, outside air temperature, neg 36. Alright, cool beans. And fuel on board is good. Fastest seatbelt sign, no smoking is on. We're hurtling across the sky. Let's go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. See if there's any announcements for that in the cabin. Not sure if they have that model yet, or maybe I'm not doing it good. Maybe not. It's all good. I'll make my announcements myself here.
From the flight deck, your captain here, the clear road below and some great cloud formation, we have a lovely view outside the aircraft today. Mother Nature at her best.
Good. Flying over this region is just awfully nice to look at, I think. Let's put on some tunes. Clouds are not bad. I can say that for a fact. These clouds are not bad at all. They're nice to look at. And they're actually skimming the clouds. We are cruising at Mach 0.8. Yeah, we're in climb B10. Let's keep it at Mach 0.8. There we go. Keep that speed up. After all, we're only burning fuel that's virtual, so hey, we don't worry about that. Let me set up for LAX at a time, see how far we gotta go. We actually officially entered LA airspace right there. So this is LA airspace that we're in. And we we are going over here, so we're not too far away. Let's set up for LA and what we have going in. Alright, so we're landing on the Hollywood 1, runway 25 left. It's 24 right, 25 left, Hollywood 1. HIJKLMNO. There we go. That's Hull 1, Hollywood 1. There we go. Okay, cool. So, we're in clouds. Oh yeah. Cloud cover still. So the Hollywood 1 is pretty straightforward, really. Pick up from eastward or eastwood, and just go to Hollywood, follow, and get vector from one of these waypoints to our runway here. 25 left, probably. Okay. 14,000 feet on the last waypoint. Alright, that's good. And then on the ILS itself, we can pick it up as far out as 37 miles at Crane, or Gate, or Honda. And then on the ILS frequency is 109.9, course is 251. Enter destination data, yes. 109.9, course 251, so that's in. So it wants me to enter the destination data. So we need to look that up. Like the temperature outside and stuff like that, because we're going to be descending in maybe 80 miles, 100 miles from now. Short flight, short hop. Black Knight came through with the information. Thank you, sir. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wind 260, 12 knots. All right, so we're going to get wind coming straight at us. 12 knots. It's good. 10-mile viz. Few clouds at 6,000, scattered 20,000. Temperature 14, altimeter 2986. Sweet. All right, so let's fill that out. 29.86. Temperature is, what did I say, 14 degrees. Oh, it's cold in San Fran. Wind is 26012. $18,000 transition. And the MDA 304 feet. Actually, that's the decision height. Decision height is 200 feet. Altitude is 304. Okay, that's good. All right, so all that stuff is in. We're good to go. Looks like VLS is 132. Sweet. Now let me run through this plan real quick too. Just want to see how we're gonna be picking up what we need to pick up. Let's do that. Let's do that. Run through it. From Hollywood we go Bruton, Davar, Avatar, Wallop, Seaview, and then from Seaview we pick up the ILS. It's a 25 left. Yeah, we're good. We are go then. Oh, nice. those trails. Cloud skimming. Oh, love it. Ha 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 ha. It's funny because the track I'm playing right now is called Realism. And this is what we're looking at as realism in the sim. Let me start it over. This is realism right here. Nice. We got LA ground, LA tower on board. Good. And the ATIS for LA. We already got our weather information. We don't need to pull up the ATIS, but we can pull up tower 12095. See how far are we going to go before top of descent. Alright, top of descent coming up in 20 miles. Got some weather load. There goes my frames. Yeah, HD Sim. You know what? For the few months that I was off, changed my credit card and Pilot Edge lapsed on me. But you know what? I was kind of thankful because I wasn't using it. I haven't signed back up with them yet. Considering it, but I just looked at. I checked the traffic out. Before I got on the stream, and there's like 5 people, and I'm like, I really need to do Pilot Edge right now. So I don't know. One day when they're doing an event, I'll jump back on Pilot Edge. As of right now, I'm not sure. All right, let's slow this down. So, maybe next time. Let's enjoy this right here. Hey, View Man, what's up? Welcome, 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 man. Good to see you. How'd your day go today? Hopefully good? Hopefully no issues. We're glad to have you on board. We're just about to start our descent into LAX. And we left out of Phoenix. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Alright. So, let's initiate our descent here. Push it to the computer and start our descent. Let's turn on our fasten seatbelt sign. And that's our descent. And ladies and gentlemen, on your flight deck, we are going down.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we're just about to begin our descent, and I will be turning on the seatbelt sign shortly. So please return to your seats as soon as you can. Thank you.
Good to know, Avia, man. Glad it went great for you. That's good. Good. let me go over to tower frequency here for LAX. Keep monitoring with them and see what's going on. Right. LA ground, LA tower, Anatus. That's all we need. So we're good for now. We are over Palm Springs yet? Good question, sir. Let's go to map. And take a look and see where Palm Springs is. That's Big Bear Lake. I don't think so. Now, once you come up into the mountains, we get over the pass. We'll see. Yeah, Palm Springs is out there closer. That's San Bernardino we're coming up to. Oh, you know what? Palm Springs should be off to my left. Yeah, should be. Should be over here, right there. You called it. Woohoo! That's Palm Springs, folks. First Officer Phil, what's going on? Welcome, welcome aboard, man. Glad to see you. How'd the ortho thing go? Hopefully it went well for you. Here's Palm Springs International Airport right there. Right off to our left. So yeah. That's Palm Springs. Nice little area, man. Palm Springs right there. Pain in the ass to land in though, because you gotta go all the way down when it come back beside the mountains and land this way. Generally. You go downwind, come back and land there. Palm Springs. And on the other side, nothing but clouds. And here goes the clouds covering up Palm Springs. And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, if you look out your left wing, you would have been able to see Palm Springs, but it's gone. But we are currently descending into LAX. We should be on the ground in like 15 minutes. Alright, keep the descent going. We're coming up to Avatar. Hey Dave, what up? So we should be Avatar. Dave, what up? So we're gonna go to between 14 and 12,000. So let's make it 12. Let's take it all the way down to 12. And once we're in final, we'll contact LA ground, LA tower 12095. We're on profile. Speed looks good. Everything is all set, and we can't see anything. Now my frames do tank while coming into LA. Always have. It's just the way it is down there, but hey, it's clearing up again. We can see Palm Springs again. Look at that. Nice. Yep, you literally climb up between two mountains, First Officer Phil. Actually, mountains are right here. This one and the one over here, you get to climb. You climb through. There goes the frames. LA is loading in. I actually didn't get a chance to do it yet, but I think you got it. Okay, good. As long as you get it, man. Never was able to figure out why LA hit my frames the way it does, but it just hits my frames like crazy. Loading in stuff. just to look at the, here's the one mountain here and one mountain there. So you basically come here and climb out through this right here. Nice. Well, it looks like I got the cloud problem ironed out, where I was having that blue light flash in the cockpit. That seems to be all ironed out now, because I'm not getting, here goes the spoilers, I'm not getting that blue light flashing anymore in here, so that's a good thing. Very good thing. Alright, I'm just slowing it down, catching up with the glide slope, with the descent path. And looks like I actually don't need it. We can put the spoiler back in. Perfect. That is good. Mountain you just saw? Oh, okay. Alright, after sea view, then we're going to hit crane. Sea view is between 14,000 and 12,270 knots. That's kind of fast, but it's fine. And then after sea view, we're saying we're going to hit crane, which is this right here. So that's sea view. So we're going to hit this waypoint, pick up crane, and pick up the glide slope. So a nice long descent into LAX there. That's what we're going to be doing. And that's the mountain. So this is Palm Springs, and we'll be flying through here, coming over. So yeah, we're good. Good to go. San Bernardino should be to my right. Yeah, I can't see it. Yep, you're absolutely right. Should be. Let's see. Can't pick it up. Got cloud covering San Bernardino. Yeah, man. Damn it. Darn it. But that's pretty though. Look at that. Wow. Gorgeous looking. I'm actually going to do a screenshot of that. Screenshot. Good deal. Yeah, San Bernardino. Yep, right to my right there. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to see a little bit of it. Yes, there it is. San Bernardino. Nice. Wow. Who doesn't love ortho stuff?
Altimeter setting.
Alright, altimeter was 29 or what? 2986. Good deal. This weekend you're driving from New York City to Boston, flying Lufthansa A320 to Munich. Oh wow. It's gonna be a trip. First Officer Phil. So you're going up to Boston and then flying, taking Lufthansa over to Munich. Hey, I want to go to Munich, man. I want to go to the Welt. I want to go to the BMW factory so I can get on the Autobahn and do 155 miles an hour. Drop off my car, go through Switzerland, and then drop off my car on the other side and come back in the States and pick it up in Jersey. That's my big dream, is to get a European delivery. But I need to go to Munich to see the Welt. Nice trip. You flying economy. Hey man, hey, what can I tell you? At least you're going to get a hot meal in economy on the A350. Cabin should be decent in that airplane, so it should be, that bad. Not like you get to go in first class and sleep. Just saying. So, don't feel too bad, man. Don't feel too bad at all. That's a nice good trip. Yeah, Alberta, I think that is Big Bear Mountain. If I know my geography anyway. Let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, crane's coming up in Taruk. Should be able to see us now. There we are. That's sea view, and then crane. We are doing good. Doing good. That's it right there. Come on, frames. You can do better than that. LA ground is 121.75. Alright. We are doing fine on speed. We are doing fine on the profile. Coming up to 11,000 and 10,000. We'll turn on some lights. So we are one step ahead of this airplane, which is what the way we want it to be. There we go. Streaming into LA. Passing over Ontario. Haha, nice. I think I've been to Ontario a long time ago. Yep, there's Ontario off to my right. Man, too bad I can't see anything. Yep, there's the airport right there. And my frames too. Right there. Alright, it's loading in more scenery. Scenery over here is a killer. Alright, so this is a long straight in final into LAX here. We're going to be out. Where is this? Alright, so if we're at Taruk right now, and then gate. So Taruk is what? 33 miles to LAX. Alright, so we're good. We're way out. Can't pick up the localizer yet. We're going to be arming that soon. We're above 10. Let's go ahead and turn on the retractable lights here. Golf course. Alright, good. So the announcements did work there. That's good. Good to know. Chino Hills to my left. Okay. Over here, okay. Wow. That's nice. Here goes the frames again. At least I warned you guys, man. Frames is a killer coming in here. Alright, let's pay attention. Coming up on 8,000. Let's take it down to 6. Back to manage.
Holding the tower. Rolling trim atmosphere heavy. Rolling slope of people that have been set.
Alright, still haven't picked up the glide yet. We're still a ways out. Alright, at Lambda, 1900 at Lambda. We should be able to pick it up at gate 5000. Yeah, we should be able to pick up the ILS at 5000 at gate. I don't see it popped up. Let's turn on the landing system. Oh, there it is. Let's pick up the localizer. Good. And we are a little bit above the glide, so let's do that. So we almost screwed the pooch there. Our localizer is active, and the glide slope is coming in perfectly. I'm going to turn on the approach mode to pick up the glide. There it is. Glide slope, arm, localizer armed. I almost forgot that we got to do a landing system on this airplane. LA Tower, Frontier 2806, established runway 25 left. Continue approach runway 25 left, altimeter 2985, Frontier 2806. Alright, good. We got acknowledgement. We're on the glide slope. We're going in. CJ, what's going on, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just landing in LA. Right time for a landing. Cattle farms of Chino Hills, you think? Nice. We are currently, let's see, what are we? We're coming up to Honda. That is 13 miles out of LA. And we need to slow down here quite a bit. Let's do that. And let's actually do the approach phase. Perf. Next phase. 132. Oh, we're overspeeding like crazy here. Alright, let's get the gears down. Get the lights on. Cabin is notified. Ladies and gentlemen, we're landing. We're going fast right now. We didn't slow down enough. Oh, we're screwing the pooch here. We're going way too fast, guys. And I have the runway in sight. We might have to go around. I can't believe this. 25 left clear to land, Frontier 2806. Alright, we're gonna get everything out here. Yep, I know we're speeding. That's fine. We're slowing it down. Overspeed these flaps. Screw it. Alright, there we go. There's downtown LA. Off to our right. Here's the airport. Alright, that's 3. And then we're going to go to flat full. Cut back on speed. Alright, flat full. Gear down, 3 greens, lights are on. We are landing, ladies and gents. Don't care what anybody says. Here we come into LA. Nice. Woo! Gotta love seeing a butter on my busy Monday. Right, Saturn? Thank you, sir. Put down the gears and flaps. Of course. Alright, we got our speed under control. We're on the glides. And so we just need to arm our speed brakes now. And arm our auto brakes to That's good. Auto brakes aren't. Let's put it here. Let's see where we're
Approaching 25 left.
Alright, we're good there. My airplane. Okay. 25 left's coming up. We're on the glide.
Long landing, 8,000 feet remaining.
This patch tarmac threw me off. Reversers are out. Speed brakes deployed. Airplane is slowing down. Not bad. 80 knots. Let's do some manual braking here. Awesome. Get it off. Woo! Exit right. Nice. Alright.
Right level, taxi via Hotel Tango Cross runway 25 right.
Hotel Tango Cross 25 right, Frontier 2806. LA ground 1 to 1.75 today. Let's see, hotel is where? Hotel Tango, let's hold on. It's Hotel Tango, okay, to my left. Cross 25 right. Okay.
Charlie 6 Bravo.
That's Papa. Hotel is coming up down there, the next one. Alright, we are here, folks. All in one piece. We can stop the clock. That's good. We can turn off all these lights. Turn on the taxi light there, and we can start the APU. 1, 2, 3. Alright, APU is starting. And let's call it ground. And that's right turn is going to be us there. We got it down. In one piece. Long landing, but hey, we'll take it. We didn't crash into the ground. And LAX ground, Frontier 2806. Got some taxi to get.
Frontier Flight 28 is CUV.
What gates am I going at? We're going to be parking at the American Terminal, Frontier 2806.
Frontier Flight 2806, right Tango, cross 25 right at Tango, Tango, Charlie,
Right on Tango, cross 25 right on Tango, Charlie to the gate, Frontier 2806. Thank you. Tango to Charlie. Alright.
Approaching 07 left.
Available, monitor Unicom, 112.8. And
Alright, where is Charlie? Okay, Charlie to the
Yeah.
gate. Okay, my right turn
Alright,
up here.
so,
Oop, 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 oop.
contact.
Of course, not paying attention. This is good.
Remember
Ladies and gentlemen, your pilot is
Sierra
drunk
Heavy.
and he wasn't paying attention and he
Maria
almost
Thomas.
screwed up the taxi here. So, hey, what can I tell you?
Continue this way for Sierra Heavy.
Alright, Charlie's coming up. The next one. And then we can turn on the APU bleed. That's good. Turn these off. No, didn't want to do that. Don't need that on the ground. And we're going to taxi up here and park somewhere up to our left. Follow this fuel truck. That was a 1 hour, and actually that was a 53-minute flight. It wasn't even an hour. It's good. We did good on the flight time here, guys. Or maybe it's a 1 hour and 53-second flight. I think that's what it says. I'll look at it here in a second. Let's turn off the terrain radar. And let's taxi at some halfway decent speed here. Alright, we still got some sunlight out. We can turn this around real quick and head up to San Francisco. And make this good. I'll park on one of the outer gates here. Those are all the heavies. Actually, there's a gate right here we can take. Let's do that. Take one of these gates. And this is the new Mr. X LAX, guys. It's a beautiful airport. It used to be a freeware, and then he upgraded it and made it a payware, and it's worth every cent of it. So if you guys don't have it, check it out. It is fully worth it. And let's put it in here on this one. You can hear the hydraulics there. Straight. Here's my sign up ahead. Follow that. You can hear the brakes if you listen close enough. You can actually hear the brakes bind up. Alright. We made it. Parking brakes, come on. 1, 2. And then when the gate comes up, we can disarm the doors. Listen to that spool down. Alright, and let's disarm the doors. Beacon off. Alright, prepare doors for arrival. Alright, so taxi lights off, beacon lights off, prepare door for arrival. That's good. Let's open the door, let these passengers off. Call that. You can hear, listen, you hear the noise right away. Call the baggage, call the fuel, call the ground power. Actually, we don't even need the ground power. But, oh, this sounds beautiful. Beautiful. Did you guys want to see a replay of the landing or no? What's up, John? Welcome, welcome. No problem, Al. Saturn 28. Appreciate it, man. Alright. Let's do one quick replay. And then we will one quick replay, and then we will head up to San Francisco. Let's do this one here. Do that. Hope I don't see the doors open in this replay. Alright, replay from this side real quick. And we'll turn around and get out of here. Trayvon, this is Mr. X LAX payware, but it's well worth it. That's where I floated just a little bit, went back up. I was sinking too fast. I pull it back up, then I touch down. Nice. Look at that wing flex. Listen to the brake sounds on this thing. Nice. Alright, let's do it from the other side. Nice. Go. I think I was gonna crash into the ground and I saved it at the last minute. Right there. So I had to float it, but it worked out good. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Want an outside view? No problem. We'll do an outside view landing. We'll do one from here. Let's do an outside view. There we go. Here it comes. Ooh, here's a correction. There's the floater. Floated a little bit, and then we touch down firmly. Oh, you know what? I'm still connected to Vatsim. Let's disconnect that, because I just saw somebody looking like, what the hell's going on? Let's do one from the center of the runway. One from here, yeah, let's see this one right here. Right in the center. Nice. Oh, the lights. There's the flare. Missed that one. And one more from the tower. Yeah, so I floated it like a quarter away down the runway because my descent rate was too fast coming in. There it is, I was coming down too fast. I arrested it a little bit too soon and then I just let it settle in. Nice. I'll take that. Here goes the reversers. Here goes the airplane. Nice indeed. What a beautiful airport. This airport is so pretty, man. And this tower view is perfect that Mr. X did. I mean, just look at the quality of these features here. It's a Delta hangar. flare, 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 floating. It says long landing right there. Boom. Dropped it. We made it in one piece. All right. Let's get set up for San Francisco. It's going to be another 1-hour flight up to San Fran. Let's see if we can beat the sun. Get it in there. Let's turn off the replay. Get back up front. Here comes the gate again. Alright, so airplane was offloaded, all that stuff. Baggage is ready, fuel truck is standing by. We just need to load up the airplane now. And we're going to be good to go. First things first, nav light is on. Turn off seatbelt sign, turn off the taxi lights, that's good. And everything here is armed, APU bleed is on. And overhead is ready to go. So let's start the boarding process. Put that on auto, start the boarding. How much fuel and passengers we have on this flight? Alright, so based on SimBrief, this flight is going to have only 95 passengers. Set that. Fuel on this flight is going to be 5.3. 5333. Set that. And if we look at the cargo and the perf data, zero fuel weight right now is 54.9. We need zero fuel weight to be 53.7. So we need to take off something. We need to take off about 1,000 off of this. Make that 4. Set. Perf data 53.9. Perfect. That's what we need. So weight and fuel is good. Passengers are already on board. Or they are boarding. Let's stop this right here. No more music. Good to go. And we could close up this door. Close up that cargo hold. Catering could come off. Fuel truck can leave. We don't need that. That's off. We just need one door open. That's good. We do need to enter our flight plan in here. Make some announcements real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome aboard from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. I want to thank all of you for being with us today. We're just getting the last of the luggage stowed on board and we should be departing on time in just a few minutes. I will be speaking to you again later on, so thanks again and enjoy the flight.
Alright. Cost index on this flight is going to be 5 again. And the flight level, what's the flight level on this? 380? That's ambitious. Let's do 340 again. I don't go up that high. Request the weights, 53.9, that's 54, that's good. Our IRS is already aligned. Let's go to flight plan. LA. We're going to be taking runway 25 right for departure. And the departure SID is going to be what? Summer 1. That's good. Insert that. And then San Fran. The arrival is going to be Surfer 3, runway 28 right. Right, Surfer 3. There we go. Insert. Let's look at our flight plan. Put in some things here. So, on the departure, Evos McGee, dark, and then after summer, it's going to be Stoke STOKD. And then after stoked, it's going to be Surfer SCRFR. Alright, it's already in there, so we can clear this discontinuity from here. Alright, so we can run through our flight plan real quick. Let's pop it up here, run through it. Let's go to plan mode and see if we got it right. So we're going to take off over the ocean. Evos, McGee, Dark, Summer, Stoked, Surfer, Gnarly, Waves, Epic, Eddie, and right into 25 right. Alright, so our flight plan is good. We can insert that. Alright, flight plan is set. What's going on in chat here? Yeah, Mr. X didn't miss a beat with the Mr. LAX scenery here. He really did good on it. The one on the York store is good for free. It's really good, but the payware is even just that much better. You know, so if you don't have it, I would recommend it. I think it's probably better on frames too. All right, go to our init page. We did fill this out already. Go to perf page. We need to look up the flex stuff here. So it's going to be up 1.2 on the trim. 1/up 1.2. And then flex temp is going to be, I'm going to make it 55. I'm not going to stress it. It's a long runway. 132, 128, 126. That's good. Okay, that looks good there. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's pull up our charts, get on the glare shield, and see what we got as far as the departure and stuff is concerned, and then we'll get out of here. So get rid of the approach. Get rid of the star. And all we gotta do is put in the SID, which is Summer 1. Summer 1, there we go. Let's see what Summer 1 has to say right here. Alright, Summer 1. Ooh, why is it blurry like that? Initial climb. 24 right. Climb heading 251, then to flight level 230. That's all we need to know. So we're going to go 24 right, Evos, Summer, and get vectors north. So but flight level 230 is our setting, so we need to get this to 230. Top altitude on this SID. And we are ready. Packs are running. Let's get the seatbelt sign on. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Let's do this, sorry. Forgot to reset the sounds. We got to turn off this on standby. Okay. Put it on auto for the boarding. Now we can hear people coming on. There we go. That's what it is. So with the BSS Soundpack, when you land, you have to turn off the beacon lights, seat belts, and turn off the transponder. That will restart the flight, that will restart the cabin sounds and all the announcements, and that's what we do to go. So we can hear people coming on there. So in the meantime, let's call for the pushback. Let's set that up at least. Better pushback.
Round to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
We want to go right there, ma'am, madam. Hold on. Gotta connect back to Vatsim. We're not on Vatsim.
Round to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Plug in. X squat box. Connect. FFT 2806. Good deal. Alright, we're back with Vatsim. Here comes the pushback truck. That's coming up. And let's turn on the fastest seatbelt sign in the meantime. You can hear the seatbelts buckling in this. That's crazy.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Alright, go ahead and connect while we wait. Alright, what else do we need? We are set up there. We can disarm that. Good deal. Cabin temperature is looking like what? 23, that's good. Let's cool it down a little bit more. Alright, that tug's pushing us up. And let's go ahead and close the door on this. Did we close the door already? I think we did. Oh crap.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, and let's turn the beacon on. Let's go.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
There goes the jet bridge. We are on our way. Let's turn on our transponder. Beacon's on. We are pushing back. Let's turn on the ignition. Start up engine number 2. We have rotation. Good. And listen to this engine spool up. Wind is 260 at 12 knots, 10 mile visibility, fuel cloud 6,000, 2,000, temperature 15, 2985. Thank you so much, Black Knight, appreciate it. 6,000, 20,000, 2985. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Black Knight. Saturday, it's you. Wow, nice.
Take a moment now to locate your closest exit. Remember that it may be behind you. If there is a change in cabin pressure, call up to the mouth or document on
8.5 is in. That's good. Alright. Engine's still coming up. Ready to go. Perfect. Let's start up engine number 1. Listen to that. Sweet. That sound is so nice. Air New Zealand right there. Alright. Good deal. We should be set.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright, parking brake set. That's good.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Standing by, and let's go to flap 1. Sounds just like the real airplane. That's what it is. Very much so. Very, very much so. And let's go to flap 1 set. Let's arm the ground spoiler. Speed brakes to max. Turn off the ignition. Now, we got to make sure that we have our fuel pumps on. Keep forgetting that stuff. Good deal. And then the tow truck should be coming out and going over to the left here in a second. Alright. Wheel brakes is good. That's good.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Not a problem. Let's look out for your little hand signal that you're going to be doing for us here. There you go. Where are you? Okay, there you go. Come on. You can do this. Alright, thanks sir. Appreciate it. Have a nice day, and I will try to have a nice flight. Let's check out our taxi here, see where we're going with this taxi. Taxi should be pretty straightforward. We're going to do 25 right. So straight ahead to Mike. No, straight ahead to November Bravo to Foxtrot. November Bravo Foxtrot. Left on Bravo Foxtrot. Turn on our taxi light. There we go. Beacon light is already on. Let's roll out of here. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Here we go. Let's check out our taxi here. See what taxi. Alright, check out our flight control. Right, left, rudder left, rudder right. Flight control is checked. You can verify that over wings. Right there. Yes, we can. And this is Bravo taxiway coming up to. Yep. Or is that Charlie? That's Charlie. Bravo is over here. Let's go over to Bravo taxiway. Taxi all the way up. My flight plan showing I'm arriving at LAX. I gotta recheck that flight plan. You know what? I didn't file it. Sorry, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it, Sarah. Let's go ahead and pre-file this thing with Vatsim. Pay attention to the taxi also while you're looking at that. File flight plan. Okay, so I gotta do one thing. I gotta go plug in X-Squat box, disconnect. Edit my flight level to 34023. File flight plan. Okay, flight plan has been filed, so we can now go ahead and reconnect. There we go. Alright, perfect. Alright, I refiled it, so that should be good, hopefully. That should do it. Beautiful livery. That's so nice. That is so nice. Good deal. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Passing over the gates for United. Cool. And across across the way, this is GA parking and cargo stuff in LAX. I mean, everything is modeled here. Standard Aero, Singapore Airlines, Korean Air. All the cargo stuff is modeled over here too. He didn't miss a beat with this airport. I need to clear something here. Recall. Okay. And how do I clear this thing? All clear. Okay, normal. Good. We're normal. Alright, so we can do the takeoff config test. And normal. Takeoff config is normal. Good. Alright, airplane is good. 16 knot taxi. Not bad at all. Give me a second here, guys. Would you? Alright, coming up to the end of the taxiway here, we're going to make the next right turn and we're going to start it there. So let's ease it there. Slow down on the brakes. Bring on all the lights. Taxi can go to full. Strobe lights on. Everything is on. We can turn off the APU bleed. Kill the APU. And everything else is on we need it to be. And let's get ready to get out of here. And we can reset the clock. I need to reset this clock again. There we go, reset, and let's start the clock. Perfect. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, are you all ready to go? We're going to be taking off into the sunset. Johnny, what's up, man? Welcome aboard. Joining at the perfect time. We're about to take off out of LAX here. And beacon on, and we're going to be going up to San Francisco. Second leg of the day, or the last leg of the day. And that's where we're going to be heading, man. So you just joined us at the right time, sir.
Approaching 25 right.
Terrain radar can come on there. Oh, look at the sunset we're going to be going into. That's beautiful.
On runway 25 right.
Alright, let's make it a rolling takeoff. We should be able to control this. Alright, Manflex SRS 55. And here goes our airplane. We're going to take off, follow the flight directors up to 230 and clear it above that. Listen to the roar, airspeed alive, 80 knots checked. I'm going to ease back with this takeoff.
V1 rotate.
V1, alright, slowly back with the nose. Alright, that's better. Okay, I see what I got to do with this airplane. Slowly back with the nose. Oh, beautiful. Alright, positive rate, gears coming up. And goodbye, LAX. Oh, sweet. Perfect. There's beautiful takeoff. And this last can come up. Try to climb. came up with the flaps a little bit too quick. That's fine. We're not going to stall it. Oh, look at the ocean. Look at that ocean, ladies and gents. That is beautiful. I don't care who you are. That is awesome. That's the beach right down there. Man. I'm not even watching now the plane's flying. I'm just doing whatever. Nice. Plane's flying beautifully. Flaps fully up. Good deal. Yes. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and put on the autopilot here. Why not? Let the plane manage itself so I can take a view on lookout. Beautiful. Out of LAX. Look at that. Just look at it. Enjoy that. Alright, where are we now? We're on flight path, coming up to 7,000. Doing good. And if you want to see, we just took off out of LAX. Sorry. Here's the airport right here. Straight out, we're going to make a right turn and go up. That's it. That's what we're doing. Nice and easy takeoff. Too bad it's easy and it's evening. We're not seeing very much. What is this we have out here? Is that a ship? Oh yeah, we have a ship out here, folks. Or is that a submarine? No, it's an aircraft carrier. That is an aircraft carrier frigate. Nice. Good old X-plane. Wow. That's cool. My sun is behind the clouds. Alright, 10,000 feet. Kill the lights. Disarm that. And we are carrying on. Perfect. Yeah, Johnny, the BBS Soundpack is very good in this airplane. Absolutely awesome. Sounds on it. Appreciate it. What's up, Basti? Welcome, 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 man. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. San Fran is online. Good. I'm going to pick him up soon. No, I haven't disabled rain effects at all. Was I supposed to? It's not raining out. Just cloudy. Should I have disabled rain effects or not? No, I still have the rain effects on. Let's look at this here. Alright, we're still on the sit here. Oh, we have a restriction? Yes, we do. At dark, we have a restriction of 12,000 feet. Once we pass dark, it should start climbing again. Let's let the airplane do its thing. Here it is. Up to 230 as a matter of fact. Let's take it up to 340. Good deal. Not seeing much except mountains and clouds. But that's the time of day it is. Alright, Oakland Center 1322. We'll soon hit their airspace soon. We can monitor Oakland Center for now. Yeah, you're right. It does save a lot of frames when you disable rain effect, but I like the rain effect, man. It's so worth it. It's so worth the rain effect, especially when you're flying into rain. Here's our sunset. It's going down, down, down. So even if it's not raining, it still renders it in the background. Yeah, that figures why it kills your frame so much. Yeah, I might consider taking it off. All right, here comes the turn to head north. Can't see the mountains because it's just hazy at this altitude where we are. That's our turn. Oh, wish we could see that, but it's all good. That's the coastline, you can barely make it out.
Yeah,
Clouds in the back. Nice. You can actually see it at the edge of the windows, really. Let's take a look and see. Huh. Interesting. That might be a bug that they fixed or something. Is that it? I don't know. Interesting. Alright. Alright, let's extend our terrain out here. It's over to 80. Alright, coming up on transition altitude, 400 feet away. Alright, transition altitude. Sorry. Standard mode. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, I will be turning off the seatbelt sign shortly. You've got a top-notch cabin crew to serve you, and they should be able to begin that great service very soon.
Very nice. Yeah, so I'm running a real world weather, so this is basically what it is. Alright, we're going up to 340, guys. That was a beautiful takeoff. I like that. Let's get into it. We're going to be heading back overland here. Oh, we can see some stuff now. Nice. What airport is that? I wonder if we could beat the sun up to San Francisco. I wonder. It would be nice. Default clouds don't look bad at all, and it did solve my problem that I was having. So I'm going to stick with that. I'm not even going to look to modify the clouds anymore. I'm just going to keep it the way it is. Alright, we got about 11,000 feet to go to our top of cruise. So we head over these mountains. I am loving it. Alright, where are we coming up to? We're coming up to summer, then to top climb. Summer is here. We head and then we head direct to Stoke from summer. Alright, gotta check and see when I'm gonna be coming into the airspace. Try Mach points 86 or you might reach the sun, right? True. Might beat the sun. Nah, sun's going down, man. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna cruise at Mach 0.8. The full Mach 0.82, I think, is the max. Oh, look at that purple color of the sun there. One thing I need to check is when I get to San Fran airspace. And to do that, go to flight. And where's my airplane? Now, flights? Yeah, flights. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're coming up to Horizon. And then once we turn and go north, a little bit we'll reach San Fran, Oakland airspace. Alright, so we're still a ways away from the Oakland airspace. We'll just monitor and watch it and see. Still got the cloud cover, but hey, we can deal with that. Yeah, it looks like with the weight that we have, it takes about maybe 15 to 20 minutes to get to cruise altitude, which I guess is normal in real life. Flying in any commercial jet. Or the narrow body jets, I should say. Not any jets, it's narrow body ones. Hey CJ, you still with me, man? I figured something out. Wanted to tell you about. How are you playing San Andreas? I gotta check you out playing San Andreas GTA, man. I gotta check you out playing GTA. Are you gonna be streaming tonight or no? Let me know. Sunset is gonna be 6:22. And what's the local time now? Yeah, sunsetting in about 12 minutes, 14 minutes. Yeah. Oh, you can set the time in this thing? Really? Interesting, I didn't know that. You can go here and set the time. Whoa. Interesting. Interesting. Didn't know that. Check out our sunset. Still behind the clouds. Oakland Center, San Fran Tower is on. NorCal approach is on. Okay, good. We got center, approach, and tower. So we are going to have all the ATC coverage we need going up to San Fran. This is what I like. I like it a lot. And I'm the only one heading up right now if you look at Vatsim. That's fine though. That is completely okay. The only thing I wish Flight Factor would fix is if you look where the pylon and engine connect, the texture at the attachment point is poor. They added some textures. That connection would be way better. Let's see. Right here, the pylon and the connection point to the engine. Let's see if I can see it better. Like right here. Yeah, it's not high quality or high def by any means. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that could be better. Yeah, it's kind of like blah. Somebody came out with a wing, how should I say it? With a wing texture for the Flight Factor. And it makes it a little bit shiny. You see the reflections on it. I haven't used it though. Let me see if it's on by any means. Graphics, reflection, detail. Nope. Doesn't show. I'll have to turn up my reflection detail to match or something. Well, yeah, somebody came out with that. But that reflection detail actually killed my frames a little bit, so I'm going to keep it off. Alright, 33,000 feet, 1,000 to go. We'll turn off the fast seatbelt sign. A little bit of cruise and go back down. ETA 32 minutes. I see. Where's my sun set? Oh, look at that. Alright, let's go ahead and kill the fasten seatbelt sign.
Ladies and gentlemen from flight deck, I'm turning off the seatbelt signs at this time. However, we cannot predict that there may be unexpected turbulences ahead. You should always do a front and keep your seatbelt fastened when you are going up. Enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Johnny, you said I can't select VNAV and LNAV before takeoff on the IXCG. Just in flight. Just select not engage, of course, but I can when Zibo. Okay, so the answer to that, Johnny, is that the 737-300, which is a classic, that did not have the ability for you to engage LNAV, VNAV underground. Only the NG, which is the 800, allow you to select it. So you gotta get above 400 feet, I think, on the the IXCG to select LNAV and VNAV. But with the Zibo, which is the NG, you can do it underground. That's the reason why, John. So that's not a bug or anything. That's just the way the airplane is. Let's watch the sunset. Um, 767 hype, Saturn 28. Yeah, just a refresh of it alone. I mean, I honestly don't really care about the different variants because, in my understanding, it doesn't really change much in the cockpit as far as the avionics is concerned and so forth. But just the fact that they're going to refresh it up to the 757 standard, I like that. You know, I like the 767 for that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. That sunset is just beautiful. Yes. Alright, let's get prepared for the descent. I know the crew's not... Oh, we should be in San Fran Oakland airspace soon. Descent's coming up in about 40, 80, about 100 miles, 90 miles to descent. San Fran ATIS, 118.85. Let's pull that up before we get into their airspace. And let's pause this music. Gulf.
Temperature when high, 2.9. Altimeter 272. Simultaneous continuous light procedure 2. Landing runway 2F, 285. Departing runway 2F, 1 rough. Negotiate to air. Active unit scope. Survey 3 wide band. Focus range.
Alright, so we got information Gulf. That's good. Alright, information Gulf as we have here. Ah, something's loading in. Let's go to... I did put in 28 right. I'm going to put in 28 left for the arrival. Come on. There you go. Oh, my frames are tanking. I know, we're going to enter destination data. Give me a second. Let's 28 left. Where are you? That's it.
Good evening, over third, Northwest 360, climbing 3500 feet, about 28 miles from Midhead.
And the arrival was how?
Northwest 360.
Diamond. Surfer 3.
340, did you start with?
Insert. Clear. 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 Summer. Stoked. Clear. Summer. Go to Stoke. Insert. Oh man. There we go. Soaked and surfer. Alright, perfect. What are we doing here?
3395.
Coming up to Stoke. This is good. What's going on here? Plan. Every time I edit this thing, I run into problems. Why is that? Do we have a discontinuity somewhere? Okay, that looks good.
Roger that. 26, 35, 35.
Correct.
Negative.
Correct. Stoke. Like our surfer. I always screw this up. Alright, let's do this. We're going to Stoke. Why can't we do direct Stoke? Okay, once we get Stoke, we do direct surfer, and we'll call it a day, and then we'll put in our information. I always mess up the MCDU on the Airbus. I need to do a tutorial of it or something like that, just to see how to do this thing properly. So after Stoke, there's surfer, gnarly waves. Is that what we had here? Stoke, direct to surfer, yeah. Okay, so flight class, so direct to surfer coming up. And we'll wait until we get Stoke so we can continue on the same flight path without screwing anything else up. There we go. Alright, cool. Good to go. Alright, so flight plan is set. 2-way left is set. Let's call up center as soon as he comes back. But in the meantime, let's bring up San Francisco out over here. KSFO, put in all their information, unless it's changed. Because we're in his airspace right now. We're going to do the star, which is Surfer 3. Frontier 2806, flight level 340. Squawk 3357, Frontier 2806. 3357, where are you? Clear, clear. 3357. There you go. We're squawking the code. Yes, is 4. The arrival is ILS 28 left. We're set up. Maintain flight about 340, Frontier 2806. Alright, so we're good to go. We got everything set up there. We need to enter the destination data. That's what we need to do. Descend by the Surfer 3 arrival, Frontier 2806. Alright, we're coming up on top of the descent soon. In about 20 miles. That's good. Before we do that, we need to enter the perf data for this next phase. Alright, QNH we said was what? We need to do this real quick. 299.2 to 90.92. Temperature was 15. A little chilly for South Florida. 270 at 15 knots, 270. So we're going to have a 15 knot wind coming down the runway at us basically. Transition is 18. The altitude for decision height should be about 200 feet. 200 feet for the decision altitude here. Yeah, 213 for the decision height. 200. Okay, good. That's set. Flight plan is in. Destination data is good. Alright, cool. We have that set up, ladies and gents. Where are we? Can we see anything out? Nope, it's cloudy. And we still have our sun over here. So we're going to join the sun, which is good. With our descent, what are the altitudes and constraints here? Above 20,000, above 15, above 10. So let's do 20,000 initially. And then we can start our managed descent here shortly. Saturn 28, my understanding is that when it says descend via the arrival, you are to follow what your flight plan is and what, you know, where your airplane tells you descent should start. So like VNAV mode or manage descent in the Airbus. That's what I do. Unless he descend and maintain a certain altitude, he's just saying descend via the star. So I descend when I'm ready, like good. And now if you look right here, see there's my descent arrow based on what the computer calculates where my descent should start. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in manage descent. There it is. And it's going to descend now. There it is right there. That's the way I do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we're just about to begin our descent and I will be turning on the seatbelt sign shortly. So please return to your seats as soon as you can. Thank you.
Oh, look at the sunlight colors, man, from the sunset. Ooh, it's gonna be beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Nice. We might just make it. Yeah, Dav. It's descending based on the altitude restrictions on the star itself. So that's yeah. Now, if he says descend and maintain a particular altitude, just you need to descend and maintain that, regardless of what your star says. But he says descend via the star, so the arrival. All right, going into the clouds. Bye bye sunlight until we get below the clouds. Black Knight, thank you so much, sir. 10 mile visibility, temperature 15, 29902. Few clouds, 1800. Wow, okay. Alright, here we go. We're going into the mist. We're going under the clouds. Nice. So we have low clouds. Okay. She goes. We're going in. Open scenery, understood. We can't see anything here, so we need to be able to manage everything properly, speed-wise. got something clear coming up. Through the clouds. Sunlight is gone. Look at that purple. Wow. That is nice. Alright, we have NorCal approach 13395. Let me put that in here for now.
Oh, I don't hear you.
13395.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect. Alright, coming out from below the clouds. That's good. We see mountains. It looks like our descent is slow, but it's not. We're actually descending at, what, 2,000 feet a minute? It's not bad. We set at 2.7. Gnarly. And surfer. Okay, here's the airplane. Above 8,000 at Narwhal and 6,000 at Eddy. 8,000 at Narwhal, 6,000 at Eddy. Okay. Not bad. Looks like it should come together and work out good.
That was 569 over there.
Oh yeah, she's traveling. Good speed. Do I need lights on this thing? Put some lights on. That's the brightness. V. Lights are up here. Those are already bright, that's good. Alright, so we can see just in case it gets dark.
Frontier 28.
Over to NorCal approach 133.95, Frontier 2806. Alright, we got approaching.
010, last 8 port.
We got approach San Francisco Tower 120.
49, San Francisco 9, 10 o'clock, 120. 120.5.
Alright. We are good to go. Just wait till we make our radio call once you get off to get frequency there. NorCal approach. Frontier flight 2806, descending by the circle 3 arrival with Gulf.
Frontier flight 2806, NorCal approach. Expect visual runway 28 left.
Expect a visual 28 left, Frontier 2806. Alright, we got the visual. Oh, look at the red lights in the cockpit. Guys, looking at that? That comes right out of the sunlight right there. Now that is something to look at.
Heading 310.
Absolutely is. Beautiful, man. X-plane is the ish.
Alright,
we're gonna come across here. Alright, cool. Gonna make a right turn over the water and come across to San Francisco. Got nobody on TCAS. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, speed's good on profile. We're at 20. Let's drop this down to 10.
Alaska 814, we got the bridge. Alaska 814.
Bring this down to 8,000. That's what we need to be at.
Traffic call off in 7 miles, southbound, turning westbound, 737, 2001.
Nice. Alright, we got the visual for 28 left, plus we already have the ILS set up for guidance. We're not going to do like Air Canada and screw up and not use the ILS for guidance. When they had 28 rights in San Fran, I almost kill all those people on the taxiway. guys know about that incident, right? The Air Canada. Oh yeah. Almost took out a bunch of airplanes on the taxiway beside 28 right. He had the visual at night. 28 left runway lights were turned off, so he saw 28 right runway lights and then taxiway runway lights, thinking that that's 28 right. Made a mistake. Big thing. Almost killed a bunch of people. But of course they blame fatigue on it, and they might have been, so who knows.
Well, if you can't make it 180 or not, contract cancel.
205.
Yeah, we're fine. We got the field okay now.
Good with the sun. Thought the sun would get down already, but it's not bad.
Over the tower, small left.
Alright, transition altitude. And I think that altitude was 29905, 29902. 1, 2. Alright, there's our turn into Epic on profile. And then we're going to go across the mountains and land in San Francisco. Nice. We're still on profile here. Eddie at 6,000 is the last waypoint, and we're going to get visual from there. So we can take this down to 6. Yeah, we're good there. Back to range on that. Nice. What do we have out here? Road on top of the mountains. I wonder if these lights reflect off these clouds at night. I don't know. Something I always thought about. See, one thing with the Flight Factory, you can't turn on the cabin lights. It would be nice if you could. Oh, look how beautiful that looks. Out here. And we're going through clouds, negative +4 outside, so we don't need anti-ice or something like that. We should be good to go. Sometimes descending feels so slow, like you can't get there already, even though you're doing like 250 knots or greater. It's very deceiving. Alright, more clouds. Darkness has descended upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Through the mountains. Oh, that's pretty. And the coastline itself. Wow. And the clouds. That is nice to look at. Looks eerie, man. Our sunset's going down. Yeah. It's almost gone. Almost gone. Alright, speed's good, altitude is good, profile is good. We're getting there. Gnarly above 8,000, 240 knots, 6,240 knots at Eddie. That's kind of fast, but we'll hit the approach phase there, so we can cut the speed down. We have to. Basically coming over the mountains, make a left and make a right and a left. Or straight in and make a left, I should say. Yep, straight in, make a left to the airport. Yep, straight in, make a left at Human, hit the visual, get the airport. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I mean, this is awesome that X-Plane can actually render this kind of lighting though, you know? Just so impressed with it. Just gives you all kinds of different lightings and stuff. Alright, loading something there in the sim. It's awfully impressive to me that it does that. In a 3D cockpit environment.
Flight 2086 at Eddie join the TIPSO visual runway 28 left loading only after passing Eddie G. Try to maintain 4,000 for the program.
After Eddie joined the tiptoe visual for 28 left, and we'll report a bridge inside frontier 2806. So Eddie's coming up here. We're going to start the tiptoe visual after that. We could have brought up the tiptoe visual on this, on the approach. Tiptoe visual is this one. Let's see what it says and see if we can follow it. Tiptoe vish. Okay, so after Eddie, we're going to go directly bridges to my right to Sibi and Chera and pick up there. So 6,000 at Eddie. So we're going to keep the bridges to my right. Dunbarton Bridges and San Mateo Bridge. Okay, so that's what a tiptoe visual says. Let's see if I can follow that. What waypoint is that? And this. Well, we'll follow this as best as we can. Let's see if we know where that is. So Eddie, we're gonna cut out, probably go to Duyet. Okay. It's gonna be hard to see the bridges, actually, to be honest. Ah, crap, wrong button. It's gonna be very hard to see the bridges here. Man, I don't know. But after Eddie, we need to make a left and head towards the. Okay, so here's the airport off to my left. Right there is the field, okay. And we need to be slowing down soon. We're about 10,000. Let's do lights on there, lights on there. Thanks, Dav. Appreciate it for bringing that to my attention, man. Fixed it for you. Alright, coming up to Eddie. Alright. Let's see now. I'm gonna go visual on this. Activate your approach phase. Activate approach. Looks good. So that will slow the airplane down.
Tony, current frontier flight 2806, you have the field, you have the bridges.
I got the bridges and I got the field inside, frontier 2806.
Flight 2806, clear tiptoe visual runway 28 left.
Clear for the tiptoe visual runway 28 left approach, frontier flight 2806. Alright, I'm going to take the autopilot off. I'm gonna hand fly this bad boy in. Make that left turn here and keep descending. 131 is my speed. And let's go manual speed, get it down to 180. Yeah, I know. Cool. And turn on the landing system as guidance. Alright, so that's my runway right here. So the bridges should be off to my right over here somewhere. Yep, over here. There are two bridges. Here's one bridge, the other bridge. Over the tower 120.5, good day, Southwest, Frontier 2806. Here we go. San Francisco Tower, Frontier Flight 2806, tiptoe visual runway 2 left. Alright, we need to do this. 2 left, clear to land, Frontier Flight 2806. Alright, let's bring on all the lights. Looks good. Seatbelt signs can come on. Speed's coming back nicely. Where's my airport runway? Right there. Okay, good. I know, we're over speeding. See it. Alright, we're below the glide, so we can level off there. And let's keep an eye on the airport. I got that. We're going to make a left turn. Keep the descent going. Put down our flaps. 139, their landing speed. Good. Okay, and we're going to start the left turn here. I'm following the landing system. There we go. We're a little bit overshoot, a little bit high, but we're good to go. Alright. Flaps out, flaps full. Speed's good. And there's a bridge in front of us. Not bad. Not bad indeed. And I'm all hand flying this thing. Alright, we need to arm the speed brakes. Auto brake 1. We can get this thing back up. Good to go there. And just concentrate and land this airplane. Not bad indeed. And I'm not paying attention to chat. High, no problem. I'm gonna do a little flyby here real quick, like my usual, so you guys can see what's going on. Oh, sweet. Alright, we're a little bit off the center line here, but we're good. Speed's good. Localizer, we're off to the left a little bit, off to the right a little bit, I should say, a little bit high, but we are good. What's my landing speed? 126. We can reduce speed to 130. Yeah, still high. Alright, get this on the controls, sir. Alright, let me concentrate on flying this bad boy. Alright, landing light set, flat full, gear down, 3 greens. Got a wind from the left side, 11 knots, so it's blowing me off the center line here, but no problem. We'll fix that. There it is. That's fixed. Back on the glide path. And bring this in nicely, sir. Please. There we go.
Approaching 2A left.
Perfect. Still on the glide path, still on the center line, that's good. minimum input. Glide path dives there, no problem. A little bit high now. We'll fix that. Alright, we're back on it. Good deal. Call out's a little bit low, but can you hear it? Out, auto brake is doing its thing. Alright, kill the reversers. Let it roll out past this runway, and we're gonna come off second left.
2806, San Francisco, anything else?
Left whenever, after Frontier 2806, thank you. Alright. I like that landing. Not sure what it looked like outside, but it felt good. It actually did feel good. Yes, sirree, Bob. Where does Frontier park around here? American Gates? I'm gonna go to American Gates. Nice. Alright, beacons can come off. Turn on the APU. Beacons off. Alright, taxi over to our gate. Oh, we had the reverses on still. Sorry, my bad. Here we go. Lights are kind of dull here, but that's good. Turn off the landing system. Stop the clock. 51-minute flight. Perfect. APU bleed can come on. There we go. And let's make a left here. And grab one of these gates up here on my left. Right beside the Virgin. Yes, that's where we're gonna go. Gonna grab this gate right here. Perfect. Nicely lined up. Nicely well done. Let's bring this in. You can hear the brakes grabbing right here. Turn off the terrain radar. Ah, perfect. Woo. Turn that off. Turn that off. Off the beacon light. Turn off the taxi lights. Turn off the seatbelt sign. And kill the engines. And open the doors. Call that, call that, call that, call that. CPU bleed should be on. There we go. Whew. We are disembarking, folks. Thank you so much for joining me on this flight, this stream. My taxi lights were still on. It was just dull for some reason. Take a look here. As taxi here, they're barely bright enough, and then there's the takeoff lights, a little bit brighter. So I don't know. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I didn't have it on. But taxi lights are off. Good deal. Let's disconnect from X-Squat box. All the cargo stuff is going on. You can hear it. The doors are open. Passengers are disembarking, which is good. Alright, let's do a replay real quick on this landing. Probably crazy coming over the water with this landing right here. Is that an airplane? Or star? I did disconnect, didn't I? Yeah, I did disconnect. Okay, good. So you're just coming over the water here, and all of a sudden it's just going to be land. This is at night. I mean, you don't know what's going on. You're like, oh man, water, 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 water. Can't see anything. And you barely make out the pylons out there for the other runway. And there it is. Oh, smooth. You can hear the brakes on this thing. Listen to that. Look at the green light, the strobe. That's nice. Let's back it up again. Do the other side. This side, at least you see something. What's going on. Hey, First Officer Phil, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hey, I'm looking forward to my video, man. That you're gonna make for me. Here goes land. A little bit of crosswind there. Did we even touch down? Wow. Let's view this from the runway. There we go. Full lights. Oh, gorgeous. Flare, flare. To steal a phrase. I like that. Butter, I was off the center line, but hey. Got it down. Got it down, got it down. Let's do one more from here. Alright, Saturn 28, appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining me, I appreciate it. Have a good evening. Aw, nice. Love that. Last view from the tower. And we'll call it an evening. Watch her come in. when the lights hit the land. Sweet. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that livery with the cardinal on the back of it. And the lights just shining on that. Can't beat that. Money. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. It's Oakland in the background over there. Here's turn off. Alright folks, thank you so much for joining me. 3 hours and 14 minute stream. We did 2 nice flights today. Airplane behaved very well, very nice, and appreciated it. Appreciate you guys for stopping by and checking me out on my streams. And as usual, I'm gonna sign off with this replay here. Might see you guys again tomorrow, I'm not sure yet, but if I can, believe you me, I will be jumping online. Absolutely. So you guys can see this, alright? So take care, have a good night, and see ya! First Officer Phil, Black Knight, Saturn 28, HD Sim, Dav, Johnny, all of you guys. Basti, thanks for hanging out, sticking around. Matthew, thanks for joining me, Matthew. See you guys again tomorrow. Have a good evening.